It's all fun and games until Milo steps in Jordan's garden.
Nie, Jordan se tuin krap nie hoor.
Hi.
Another upload in the same week? Wow. Is this even our YouTube channel?
It's a privilege.
No, but seriously though, there are a lot of good changes coming to the channel.
Yeah.
Regular uploads. Wow. What?
Weekly.
Not
And
maybe 2, maybe 3. We finally have a channel list. Channel list? No.
Channel schedule.
No, not schedule.
Wat probeer jy sê?
List of wat probeer ek sê? List of shows. How about that? So we've got wow, that actually happened.
Yeah.
A weekly vlog that will start on Monday, end on Friday. A podcast and teachings.
Yeah.
So the vlogs and fun stuff is basically the short forms. This is not a script. I don't have a script. But yeah, so currently we are working on a vlog involving Godzilla, a rap album, and tasing our mom.
A rap album. You're not supposed to know about that. But anyway, this is the God Kind of Faith video, so
Guess we should get to that.
yeah.
What is the God kind of faith? So in Mark 11:22, Jesus says, have faith in God. That's the King James. However, what it really says in the Greek is have the faith of God. Young's literal translation says have the faith of God. So in other words, Jesus is telling us to have the God kind of faith. This literally means to have the God kind of faith. So we are instructed by Jesus to have the God kind of faith. Now at first when I learned this, I thought sounds a little bit offensive, like how can I have the God kind of faith? But when I learned what it is, it started to make more sense. And that's very exciting. Now, what is it? All right, so we're going to go to Mark 11:23. You guessed it. So we know 22 instructs us to have the God kind of faith. But now then, the verse following explains what it is. I'm going to try and read it this time so I don't paraphrase. For verily I say to you that whosoever shall say to this mountain, be removed and be cast into the sea, and shall not doubt in his heart, but shall believe that those things which he saith shall come to pass, he shall have whatsoever he saith. Did you get it? So in other words, to speak your faith is the God kind of faith. Alright, I know that's only one verse. Hang on, there's more. So in this verse, it mentions to believe once, and it mentions to speak 3 times. So speaking is super important, right? So from this verse, you can already tell that you are supposed to believe it and speak it. So the next verse that talks about the God kind of faith is Romans 4:17b. God who quickeneth the dead and calls those things which be not as though they were. Alright, so in the previous video, we learned how to always receive from God. So the God kind of faith is to speak. Speak what you believe in your heart or your spirit. This is how faith works anyway. Romans 10:8 and Romans 10:10. The word is in your mouth and in your heart. In other words, you believe it in your heart and you speak it. With the heart man believes, and with the mouth confession is made. So this is how faith works. We all know what happened in Genesis. God spoke and things happened. The God kind of faith. So let's get another example in the New Testament. Matthew 21:18, right? I'm going to read it. I'm trying to make a habit of reading it so I don't have to try and say it and cut so much. So here we go. Now in the morning, as he returned into the city, he hungered. Verse 19, when he saw a fig tree in the way, he came to it and found nothing thereon but leaves only, and said unto it, let no fruit grow on you henceforward forever. And presently the fig tree withered away. So he spoke, believed that what he is saying is happening at that moment, like we said in the previous video, how to always receive from God, and it happened. As you can imagine, the disciples freaked out, right, and marveled how quickly the fig tree withered away. And then Jesus just confirms it again, the God kind of faith, in verse 21. So Jesus answered and said to them, I say to you, if you have faith and doubt not, you will not only do this which is done to the fig tree, but also you will say unto this mountain, be removed, and we know the rest, right? I'm hoping that by now it's starting to become real to you, that you can have what you say. I guess you could put it like that. If you take promises in the word and you speak them, it happens. This is not just, I guess, a feel-good message at all. These things are real. Just a quick recap of Mark 11:23 in the Greek, kinda. Whosoever shall say to this mountain, be removed and be cast into the sea. Or in other words, whosoever shall say what they believe, according to the word, and separate thoroughly in your heart, or decide to firmly believe that what you say is causing it to be, or is coming to pass, or generating into being at that moment, you will have whatsoever you say. So this was a super short video about the God kind of faith. So if you just start taking the word, getting the promises there and speaking them, you will be surprised at what happens. Or I guess freaked out is the word I used earlier. The things we've been sharing in Wow That Actually Happened, talking about in the podcast, all those things, these things happen. And these things start happening as soon as you start taking the word and actually just doing what it says. There is so much power in it. It is really not just I guess feel good message and like, oh yeah, I'm going to church, and then I go home again. It's got nothing to do with that. The next teaching video is going to be how to believe with your heart or your spirit. In it, there's going to be part 1, 2, and 3 in the same video. I'm going to try and make it short, but it's going to consist of the triunity of God, the triunity of man, and then how to believe with your heart. And yeah, that's going to be really cool. So keep a lookout for that. If you want to go more in depth with this, please look at our previous video called How to Always Receive from God. It explains everything step by step. And yeah, God kind of faith. All right, there you have it, the God kind of faith. So in our next Wow That Actually Happened, I'm going to add a few stories, not stories, real true stories.
Testimonies.
Testimonies. Yeah. Thank you. Testimonies about speaking your faith and things that happen.
Yeah. So if you liked the video, which I know you did, please like it, subscribe, leave a comment, let us know what you're up to. We want to hear.
Ons moet regtig meer record in die agterjaar, is nogal nice.
Yeah.
Go. Ow!
Hi. Hey. Daar, ik kijk voor de screen. Hey. Hi.
We zullen het tijd doen.
Hi. Hij is gepraat. Hey. Hey. Hi.
Dude, okay.
Hoe gaan jullie doen? Tap je voet, mag het?
Wat voor een slang? Hoe moet ik doen? Oké, dat is het. Wees ik met mijn release vaartmachine gehad.